well, it works in most cases, but in the case of Leon, he has faced so many times, this is another story.
Okay, gotcha, man. Those two Frenchmen now having to kick each other out into losers. Only one can ascend to the top 8 of VCA, and you know, for that, I'm gonna stand up because it's gonna be a huge energy and entitled game.
It takes a French to take out a French. Let's go for the winner quarters, Raflow against Leon.
And Raflow again, quite swingy, as you mentioned, the young experience coming in, while Leon is very composed, keeping Raflow at bay and not allowing him to gain center. And now he got center, so this is Raflow's turn again.
Yes, so both of them are kind of jailers in France. One of them is going to be quite good at edge guarding with that sword. I'm talking about Leon, but all the tools are here on the side of Raflow with that shield, with that back air, that dash attack, and they can prove fatal on the side of, like, when you're in an edge guard situation. However, you can see already that, well, Leon is kind of dancing around Raflow. Damage or not, like, speaking already, but the whiffs are doing, Raflow is whiffing a lot of these options.
So now you would expect Raflow to have the keys to the jail that is Leon's game plan, you know, but still, Raflow, he's trading. He has to trade against Leon.
Right, I'm standing up. You managed.
Let's go. Yeah, we do that. We don't see it, but we both stood up now. You know, we gotta channel the energy. Now Raflow, wonderful grab here. Now, let's see how far he can push it. No jump on Leon, however, good recovery from below.
He's respecting all the options from the side of Leon. You know that when you're in... and that's something he took in notice of. Raflow is quite known for those upbeat on stage. They are not that safe, and you can see already the options coverage. And here, the down tilt for the 2 frames is going to be perfect. Going for the back air afterwards. Game is even again.
Yeah, back to basics, and now back to center control.
4.
Exactly, and now Leon doesn't need center stage control. His game plan kind of shifts because now he knows how Raflow is going to move in this exact game 1.
Yes. You know about the Palutena attacks, right? The tax, right?
Sure.
At 0%, you're going to go for those there loops, and also, for now, Leon is going to be at one moment at 50%. However, that double up B is something that he learned, and he can do in those situations. During a whole natural nair, you can go for one, it's going to clank with the nair, and then you can go for the second one. He's going to go for, he's going to give so much damage freely, it's perfect.
It's so good, and he can reset the situation with that as well. So now Raflow, being on 72%, he can still guess how Leon's gonna move.
Huge comet here, man!
Yeah, I like what we're seeing here, because this is game 1. This is still like info gathering. He can kind of condition Leon into a certain movement.
Yes, and I love what he did there. He baited Leon with that upbeat on the platform. Leon was expecting to cancel on the stage itself. Didn't happen. Raflow just drifted right and perfect on his side. He didn't manage to get killed. But, well, the damage, again, are pretty even. Now the stage control is on the side of Leon.
Wonderful, but yeah, incredible catch by you too, Humming, because those are the little interactions that gonna matter in possible last hit environments here. Or whiff here by Raflow. Leon is the one pushing up and now waiting. How's gonna Raflow move? What is this advantage? Oh, and this time he guessed wrong, but, you know, covering options, not overshooting, but the one time he did it, he's gonna pay for it.
Oh, shame here. The last hit on the side B is going to take a kill, but 141% you're going to die in the next direction anyway.
Sure.
Specifically, it's going to be a there. I'm not sure about the DI though, but well, let's go for the last stock. It's quite poetic to end the first game with the last huge stock. Because again, it proves again that they're both evenly matched.
Oh, and this was so huge. A wicked dash attack here, covering the platform as well. Now Leon, now he has to grind it out a bit. It's not going to be easy to get to Raflow, while Raflow is the one being swingy. Leon now forcing to do the same. And now it's going to get a bit faster here. Leon chasing Raflow, getting the grab. Yes, he's going to be the one who's pushing the advantage here. He's going to maintain the presence, and now this time, guessing wrong. Raflow's turn again, not getting the side B this time. Adaptation by Leon, wonderful break here.
Yeah, and you can see that, you said it is a game of guessing. They're also evenly matched that when they're in a situation of edge guarding, it's a 50-50% chance. Either you cover it, or you do not take the risk. And if the risk and do not cover it, you're getting to get back and reverse.
And you miss every shot you don't take, right?
So now it's time to Leon to go for the edge guard. He's going to get the guess right, going for the up D here, going for the edge guard.
It's close, it's close. It's the first time he tried it too, and it's consistent. And Leon, with his consistency, closing out game 1, but was it a fight.
Did you see what he did there? He decided to go for like those little options that do not commit that much, going for those short hops, trying to get something out from Raflow, and he did manage to get the air dodge out. Hence why he did go for the back air to cover it perfectly well done. And this is what I was talking about when I talked about experience. So he gathered information. He said, okay, we are going to go for even situation every time, so 50-50% chances. So I'm not going to take the risk, but I'm going to bait you into
Exactly.
making me, like, I'm going to make you think I'm coming one option. And he did try it a few times. You could see him go for an option where he's going to cover and not be on the stage. We've had a pretty good instant or not. He didn't take the bait, so he didn't like pull the trigger.
Gotcha.
But he took the information for later on.
Exactly, and now the information is going to be put into place because now Leon has the advantage in terms of set count. However, Raflow has the advantage in terms of stages.
Yes.
So you might say the game was even. So will he run it back or not? I mean, it's Palutena. There's so many good stages here, and I would expect to be a bit more, still close going. Smasher was something I had in mind, but maybe Leon banned it out since he did not want too many interactions. Hollow Bastion is a good compromise here.
Yes.
Let's see how Raflow is gonna play it out.
Also, props to the song, I have to... Stop standing up!
No, we gotta play it.
Anyway, here again we can see all the interactions with that shield going for dash attack into back air again. Or, however, okay, now it's going to punish it. He did find a good phase here. 77% already. As long as he plays safe and well use his tools, he could get that advantage ramping up a bit little by little.
Okay, will Raflow push this time? No, he does not have enough information here on Leon. No habits yet discovered. Raflow having to play a bit more reserved. Not typical for him, but it's late in the bracket, so he kind of has to,
Yes, there is not going to connect. The last hit on the side B here, however, is going again to make Leon take the advantage of the stage control up. Now, even if the damage or not talking, you can see already that on the placing position and all, Leon is taking the stage control.
Yeah, and positioning is such a big deal here because Leon was behind. He's still behind, but with positioning, he can emit so much pressure towards Raflow. And Raflow having to respect that still knows.
That's the Leon trademark here. He does it a lot of time, didn't connect, but you could see
so
that
close.
he was aiming for the head. If you aim for the head with that neutral B, you can just break the shield away. Now, please consider the time it takes for Raflow to take back the stage control compared to Leon. And you can see that Leon doesn't have that many difficulties in the end. Look, another option, another drift, another mix-up. And he already back in the middle. And he takes the first stock. So for now, when you look at the whole rhythm and all, Leon is the one pretty chill and the one in control, even if it doesn't look like it. Yeah, the most composed.
He's one chasing after Raflow, but in that very chase, he's still calm and collected. Now the back throw will not kill yet. Raflow cannot really push, however, he tries. This is a huge interaction here, especially with the Nair. You can trade in and,
Which is interesting considering like last time he went for the double up B and it worked. This time it didn't.
Okay.
So, well, game even again. And the Palutena attacks is going to grab him, what, 50%, 60%? Good job. 74.
So Raflow's building up and still counting.
That's pretty interesting now. 85% is a good tax. What a stock! That's a good tax, my boy!
No timing needed. And Leon's gonna pay for it as well. So now he's gonna be a bit more composed again. And this is gonna be a grindy game yet again. Game 1 was close. And now Leon having to fight his way up again.
IRS did the job for Raflow here. Took the stock. Sure. But look at the damage, only 65%. So perfect again. Perfect again. So baiting for the get up attack and then punishing afterwards. Perfect by Raflow. He's taking lessons from Leon in live action. So perfect.
He knows how it's going to play out in the stage. Surely benefits him as well. So now Raflow, he has to watch out since Leon is clutch like that. There are not many percentage left until Leon can get a lethal hit.
Yeah, he needs to be wary on his pacing because he did with grab here. We've seen him with a few dash techniques.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
And it's going to annoy him a bit more during the whole set. So be careful. That's okay. Drifting away from that dash, that tilt is not going to get to connect. Whoop! Again a whiff.
Up throw, not there yet, but the backer will surely seal it out. And 40%, this is not too much. Leon can still grind it out, as mentioned.
Considering it was nearly a 0 to death, he did manage to connect. And well, Leon is back in there.
He's back in there. He needs only like 2 hits, and Lucina's damage output will surely do some favors here. Again, though, stage control becomes a thing. They're both nearing each other, close and sure. Wonderful feint here by Leon, and now it's back to even again.
Of feints, fire and feints again from the side of Leon, doing a lot of good options one by one. And you can see that even if he was pretty behind last stock, there he's in the driver's seat. We talked about the rhythm, now even the damage is speaking for him.
Gotcha, now Raflow having to break out of it. Leon, he just stands there, he knows he's composed, he knows he has the control here. And Raflow now, he's searching for a gap here in Leon's solid game plan. But it seems the jail does not open up.
Yeah. The pick lock is not going to do it.
The pick lock is not doing it. He needs the keys. He needs the keys.
Again, a good tool in natural just to get that stage control.
Big.
Now one into a smash, a classic again. And the stage control is still speaking for Leon. He's still in the driver's seat. He's still showing and putting Raflow exactly where he wants him.
But still, he has to watch out. He himself is too at some dangerous percentage here, Humming. Leon not in control yet, though. Raflow trying to find hit. Wonderful back here.
Yes, one wrong move was enough for Raflow to take the control of that game. He had problems up to now.
Okay, it's going to be a bit faster now. Now Leon notices he cannot only stay there. Yeah, he's just poking down tilts.
Both of them are poking. They have faith in them, but they are so wary of the opponent that they don't want to commit. SIB is going to not be enough again.
I think we're going to see Raflow swing here. I think Raflow's slow game plan will not work out here. He has to find his way in with a risk, and the risk Leon is willing to take. He is taking game 2 as well as game 1, proving why he's the one staying composed.
Indeed, that's a tool that, Raflow do not have. He does have a good coverage horizontally, but vertically that's not something you know Palutena for. And that up tilt wasn't something Leon used that much in the whole game.
Not at all.
Again, this just proves that even if the situation is pretty tense, he does sometimes lean in on his chair, and this is one of those times. He's like, okay, maybe I can finally use that trump card. He does have so many good options in natural. Like, basically speaking, a lot of his options are good for coverage. And but he does still have those few trump cards here and there, and you need to be wary of them, because when they are on the table, you get surprised if you're not happy.
And you know what I adore the most about the set? Because in all the last hit scenarios, both players did not have any errors in their plan. They did not have any input errors. Maybe, Leon, maybe a down tilt here and there that went the other way around, but down tilt too, an option.
There were a few whiffs on the side of Raflow. He did whiff that dash attacks and grabs.
True.
And Leon was there to punish them.
Good thing, by the way, that he's running it back. Leon notices he has some advantage here on the stage, but Raflow, he needs a center stage. He needs that early down for that allows him to excel in damage. Exactly that. This time he whiffs though. Leon having the right guess and even an up B. So much damage coming.
Yes, and you say the word guess. This is a game of guessing in most cases. We talked about it on edge guarding. This is again 50-50 situation. You need to force the odds in your side. And Leon managed to do it on a more regular basis than Raflow, and this is what changes the situation in that set, I think.
And I'm going to expect so many more preemptive aerials and even down tilts from Leon. We didn't really see them too much, but now going for grabs here. It's okay. If it doesn't work out, plan number 2. And if that doesn't work out, plan number 3. And it seems it doesn't
It makes you even think that is that wave grab not even on purpose, because he wanted to force something on the side of Raflow. He went for that affair, and then afterward he didn't manage to punish it.
Insane.
So, okay. Oh, perfect again!
Wow.
He knew the timing!
Bro,
he reversed the whole situation in a milliseconds!
Leon,
again, 87%, and sending Raflow on his second start with that set.
Bro, I thought he's above 25. What are those reactions? Come on! He's a veteran! He's supposed to be strong in those!
He's one of the oldest players in France, indeed. And you can look at the reactions as you say it, man. He's doing well against Raflow, one of the younger players we have around here.
For good reason. And now Raflow, he has to watch out. He does not... If he gets flustered here, it's going to be all the more beneficial for Leon here. As, Leon's one composed, 2-2, evening it out. Wonderful equalizer.
He did manage to stop the bleeding here at only 21%, so perfectly well done by Raflow. And, the swing starts here as Palutena attacks is just going to take 35.
That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Early swings, just taking risk. And this is how you get damage towards Leon.
Yes, okay, whip grab here is going to get punished perfect by Raflow. He does have the stage control, but, again, the damage on just one after the other, so you just can't tell up to now. Okay, he just slaps there, didn't he?
Yeah, he just let down. I mean, he expected an up air, but no, instead he went for the faster back air option now. Raflow, again, wonderful catch here. Not getting it. Okay, early whiff.
And you can see him start to implement some options to bait the approach from Leon. He does manage to bait it, but he doesn't manage to punish it afterwards. This is something that's missing. He needs to work on it a bit more during that set, because he got 3 more games to win if he wins this one.
2 more, sorry. Two more after this one as well. But 3 games it is. Now Leon, he's still the one in control, but Raflow, it seems he watched for some gaps and he finally found them. Now again, trying, going for the swing. Wonderful bait here by Raflow. And he expected that very unorthodox option, making Raflow the victor in this, in this scenario. Yeah, Leon went for very bad timing here. Raflow was in the air, so he did manage to react to the neutral B and punish with that huge spike. And the Palutena attacks again 74%. Raflow is this time in the lead. Yeah, and now Raflow being the one who shoots first. Normally nothing you do with against Lucina, because you wait for Lucina to do her option. But Leon's movement does not allow it. Raflow, again, having to take some risks here. This was good reaction. The dash attack was a safe punish. Now again, watching for the grab here. Wonderful wait. Leon now having to fight his way out, and Raflow being ahead. This is a whole different game, Humming.
Yes, I love you said he was taking the risk, but is there any risk when you're using a dash attack or a back here? Because those options are safe, and he's ahead, and that back throw is going to take that game. Perfect by Raflow.
Beautiful.
So yeah, he decided to incentivize on those options that are safe, because again,
the moment he was
that
ahead,
shield, that shield just gives you so much pressure, so much initiative on any interaction you could have with the sword, and that's perfect. Again, Raflow took the driver's seat from the beginning of that game and kept it during the whole game. The stocks were there for him. Perfect. Let's see how it goes for game 4. He needs to keep it on for 2 more games, and as I was saying before, he's not the kind, again, on the when you get the statistics and all, he's not the kind of game player that would reverse the whole set. So let's see how it goes.
Okay, let's see. And what did you learn from the last set? So Raflow taking risks to get ahead. And the moment he's ahead, of course, he can play it safe afterwards. This is where Palutena wins out. Now we're going to go to Smashville, to the smaller stage. Sam Leon opens up an option for himself. And, you know, those crucial interactions here can, you know, resolve themselves into early kills, very early kills.
Yes, however, he did lose a bit on patience. Here we go, that side B from the beginning. I don't know if it's like something that will give us the mood of a whole game, but well, for now he's just like going for those hitbox here and there.
But I think that makes sense, because again, Raflow is taking proactive measures here. Raflow is taking risks. So Leon, if he does the same, his hitboxes will win out against Palutena, but for that, he too has to take some risks here. So this game 3 is again info gathering in favor for Leon! In favor for Leon, Humming! And now he's the one. Au revoir, my friend. The one taking the first stock, and with 34% on Smashville, might not be the best, but he's still quite healthy.
And again, I think it's a whole bait and finish situation, because he was going for so many hits up to now that it forced Raflow to use that shield in the end. And well, when the shield was out, he went for that shield break like in 1 second. Instantly. And so perfect by Leon, again taking the driver's seat and using those whole multi-hits and those whole hitboxes just to cover the option from Raflow, because if he wants to go for those back airs, those dash attacks, he's going to jump and do some, just go for like an empty hop or something, and this is when he can hit him, this is when he can punish him. The up air is going to kill Leon finally.
Beautiful.
But only what, 40% only?
Yeah, I mean 40%, but in the time that we talked, they just grinded themselves out, right?
Yeah.
This is where you kind of deserve to get the kill. You have to work for it. Now Raflow again working for the damage. Nice wait here. Leon doing nothing here, which is an option, but Raflow having the answer even for that.
Yeah, Leon kind of slept in his advantage here and got punished accordingly by Raflow. 50% on Leon both sides. Again, a pretty even game.
Now the ledge trap begins from Leon. This is where he excels the most. Wonderful catch here. Waiting. The parry is still there. 80% and counting for Raflow. Raflow now fighting himself out. Still not getting it yet. Nair does not connect. Just barely misses.
Yes. Again, look at the stage control. Leon hasn't left the stage for the past minute.
Not at all. And this almost being lethal on Smashville. Okay, trying. Yes,
finally.
Waiting for the teleport. This
again,
way
he's known for the edge guard, and he did manage to connect it once. That's enough during the game and during a set. Think about it. But again, Leon is controlling the whole pace of the set and that game specifically, and you can see that he's already pretty ahead, 1 stock ahead, and again in an advantageous position.
Goodness! Okay, Leon again pushing it up. Just proving why he's one of the better ones. Proving why he might be the second coming after Gluttony. But Raflow now having to fight his way out. We know he can do it. He proved it in France, but can he prove it out of country as well, Humming?
Yes, and you can see that Leon is already fishing for that Nair 1 into F smash. He's already aiming for it. And is he going to go for 1 again? No, maybe. He's going to bait the side B. He wanted to approach afterwards. Didn't manage to go to. But Nair again covering so much space.
He can go for it. No! He misses. Okay, close again here, but this Nair should be it. It's lethal on Smashville.
Catch everything.
GG's. And this is the Leon we expect him to be, right? Just not contesting Palutena, not ledge trapping here, just keeping her in corner. What is she supposed to do? Dash attack? Not safe, you know? all of a sudden it becomes way too hard to Raflow to overcome the danger that is Leon.
We were talking about the safe options on the side of Raflow. The safe options on the side of Leon was the same. Like naturally here was the perfect option. You catch a jump if it happens. You can drift back with the whole like air drift from Lucina. You can air draft if there's a shield.
Exactly.
And if he goes for another option, but while you're in a good position to cover it, you can just cross up if you need. There's so many things you can do with that option. And he was just going for it after another